This is McKinney round 2 because there are so many great neighborhoods in McKinney. I wanted to give you 2 parts. So on our last video, we covered Islesworth, Craig Ranch, Painted Tree, Stonebridge Estates, Adriatica, Trinity Falls, and of course downtown McKinney. So we are gonna go over several of the other ones that are amazing, and we are going to start off in Tucker Hills. So let's go to Tiffany number 2 and hear about Tucker Hills.
I have to tell you, I love this neighborhood. You guys are gonna see how cute and adorable it is. And it actually is considered a front porch neighborhood. Every home in here has a front porch. And they built it that way because they wanted community and they wanted neighbors to talk to each other. So if you maybe are a little reclusive, it may not be the best community for you because they do a lot of things together and there's just a really sweet community spirit about Tucker Hills. And so I wanted to show you, they've got amazing walking paths and jogging paths. They have multiple playgrounds. They have a beautiful community pool with a little amenity center. If you just look at the houses, they're adorable and it just has a charm to it. There is about 600 residents in here, so it's not huge. And the price range is gonna be anywhere from $630,000 to a little over $1 million, depending on where the house is located, how big it is, and what features it's facing. Because there are some that have huge front yards because they face the main road into the neighborhood over by the amenity center. One of the amazing things about Tucker Hills is that it feeds into Prosper ISD, which is Walnut Grove, and that's the newest Prosper high school, and it is unbelievable with technology and how much money they put into the school to build it. So it's definitely a perk to living in Tucker Hills, and just think, you can't get charm like this. So take that into consideration because I think Tucker Hills is amazing.
Hey guys, don't forget, text me, okay? I'll answer any of your questions. I'll help you guys find the best place and house for you. Well, I hope you loved Tucker Hills. So now let's go over to Tiffany number 3 at Serenity. It's one of my favorite subdivisions.
This is Serenity, and I want you to listen. Do you hear that? It's because you can't hear anything because it's that serene, and I want to show you guys my background. Look at how amazing that is. I could sit here all day. I've been sitting on this bench right here, just taking in the view and how beautiful this whole subdivision is. And it lines the Herd Nature Preserve and Museum, so that it borders that. And so there's just a lot of serene peacefulness here, which is also why it's called Serenity. But I mean, look at these houses back here. That this is their view from their backyard. I can only imagine sitting and drinking a cup of coffee on my back porch while the sun rises or sets, and this being something that I'm staring at and feeling the serenity and the peacefulness of this whole subdivision. First of all, there's only 75 houses in this subdivision, so it is smaller and it has that private feel, but they were built, I guess, between 2010 and 2013. They're all gonna sit about 4,000 square feet all the way up to 6,000 square feet. Look, I don't mean to make you dizzy, but the ducks are flying and that's fun. And they're gonna be priced anywhere from right under $1 million all the way up to $2 million, maybe a little over $2 million. So this is definitely just an amazing neighborhood if you want that smaller feel and that peaceful feel, but yet still smack dab in the middle of the city. So this subdivision actually feeds into Lovejoy ISD, not McKinney ISD, and Lovejoy is such a great school district. You can look it up on goodschools.org, I think. But if you want that small town high school feel, but in a city, Lovejoy is, I think it's like one of the best kept secrets, and it's such a great school district. So this could be the place for you.
Okay, now let's go to Auburn Hills, which is a great neighborhood.
I'm here at Auburn Hills. This is a master plan community. It's actually gated, has a resort style pool, which is beautiful, and it sits in the middle of the neighborhood. It's got walking and jogging paths, which I happen to be on, so you can see how pretty the green belt is. These houses were built between 2015 and 2022. They're gonna range between 2,000 square feet and probably 4,000 square feet. I will also say that this is North McKinney, and so it actually feeds into Prosper ISD. And if you guys have not watched my Prosper video, go watch it, because Prosper ISD is rated one of the top ISDs in the nation. And they just opened up one of the wealthiest schools, meaning how much money they put into it and the technology and all the advanced things. It's called Walnut Grove. And this is the first year it's open, and kids are already really loving it. So definitely check that out. But Auburn does feed into Prosper ISD. It's right off 380. 380 is a road that goes west and east, and you can get to Frisco fast. You can get all the way to Anna really fast. Now there is some construction on it because they are widening it to keep up with our infrastructure, but you can still get places fast.
Willow Creek at Auburn Hills is a smaller neighborhood that is gated within Auburn Hills. It is a neighborhood in McKinney, Texas. It's a master plan community that's full of new homes. And when I say new homes, I mean just a few years old. They're not brand new construction, but this neighborhood began being built in 2016, and I believe ended in about 2021. It's full of medium and large size homes with a square footage around 2,000 to 4,000 square feet, with the average price point being around $600,000. The schools are zoned in an awesome area. The elementary kiddos are going to go to Reeves Elementary School in McKinney, but for middle school and high school, they're actually going to go to Prosper ISD, which is amazing because they're A+ rated. The neighborhood has a resort-style pool, parks, playgrounds, trails, and a fishing pond. It's amazing. All right, now we are gonna go to another Tiffany to go to Irwin Farms, and they're still building in Irwin Farms, so that's a lot of fun. So this is Irwin Farms, and I'm gonna take you into the Pulte model, and I'm gonna tell you about the neighborhood. So let's do this. So Irwin Farms is actually minutes from downtown McKinney, and it spans more than 187 acres and includes so many trail systems and resort-style amenities. It actually has 196 single-family homes that have 50-foot lots, 60-foot lots, and 80-foot lots with tons of floor plans. And you can actually take advantage of a community center, splash pad, swimming pool, and it's actually adjacent to a 212-acre Irwin Farms park. It's central to everything in McKinney, has premier shopping, dining, and outdoor attractions. I think you guys would love it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed Irwin Farms. If you're looking for new construction, let me know. We are gonna go over to Toll Brothers at Astor Park. They're not actually building quite yet, but this is a really great way to get into a newer subdivision. So let's go to Tiffany number 4. So Toll Brothers at Astor Park actually hasn't started, so you're looking at land that has not been excavated yet, but they plan to put their development here. It offers 2 collections of really spacious single-family homes and super amazing amenities. It's going to be gated master plan community, and it actually is going to be Prosper ISD, so that's going to be a huge draw. There's going to be 2 types of collections: Select Collection and Executive Collection. The Select Collection is going to be anywhere from 3,077 square feet up to 3,500 square feet, and it's going to start in the low 700s. And remember, you're going to pay for your lot and your design on top of that. And then the Executive Collection is about 3,100 square feet all the way up to almost 5,000 square feet, and it's going to start in the mid 800s and go all the way up. So just know that it's going to be an amazing, but it's going to be a little bit of a higher price point. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now we're going to shoot over to Lake Forest. It is super close to the Frisco McKinney border, so let's go there now.
As you can see, they are currently building, and there's all kinds of noise, but that is to be expected in new construction. I love this area because you are super close to the highway, but yet it's still new build in McKinney, which I think is harder to find. But this is a grand Chinese community. I'm going to take you in and show you the model. But this backs up to a greenbelt on Cotton Creek Park. So there's lots of walking trails and there's amenities. There's a pool, there's a kitchen, there's pavilions, and of course there's biking and walking trails. But what's cool about this is it's walking distance to a local elementary, and that is a plus for parents. But I'm going to take you in now and show you what it looks like on the inside.
Okay, McKinney facts. First of all, population is about 217,000. I'm going to show you a map of the Dallas-Fort Worth area and where Allen is, and Frisco, and Plano, all the areas, how far it is from Dallas. It's about 30-40 minutes from Dallas. Of course, you can go on 75, but everybody that watches my videos knows I hate 75, the highway, because it's a gridlock. Or you can go 121 to the Dallas North Tollway all the way to Dallas, which might take you a little bit longer. The median household income is about $138,000, and then of course the median home price is about $580,000. And I've already told you guys that they have the best downtown in the entire nation, so you definitely need to take a look at the downtown area of McKinney because it's my favorite. It's 6 blocks wide. It's amazing. They always have the greatest things going on down there too. McKinney is a great family town. It's got low crime rate. It's actually 54% lower than the national average. It's been ranked one of the safest cities to live in the US. McKinney ISD has a rating of an A, and they're actually 45th out of over 400 ISDs. So that's pretty good too. All right, I wanna wind up at Grand Lodge Condos. So let's go over there real quick. So another place I wanted to bring you guys was also in McKinney, but it's a super exclusive TPC, Craig Ranch, golf course type of exclusive. There are luxury condos called Grand Lodge Condos, and they sit on the 17th green on the golf course. I'm going to show you this view. I mean, it's amazing. They're right back here. My hair is awesome because of the wind, but they're gated, so you're not going to be able to get in. I'm going to show you some pictures, but I wanted y'all to see that there's 23 of them. They are about 4,000 square feet, so they're not small condos. They have the most epic view to one of the most prestigious golf clubs around here, and it's just beautiful over here. They were built in 2018. And they're super exclusive, but what's cool about it is they're actually zoned for Frisco ISD, which is, if you've watched any of my Frisco videos, you know that's pretty exclusive and A+ rated. So I'm going to show you some other houses in the non-gated. If you just look behind me and how amazing these houses have their view, all of this is available in McKinney with just luxury 101. Each of those condos is going to be over $1 million, so you're paying the price for luxury. One of the cool things about it is you get access to the Craig Ranch Fitness Center, and you actually get your initiation fee to the golf club waived, which I think's around $40,000, so that's why it's super exclusive, and there's only 23 spots in that gated community. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the second video on McKinney and the great neighborhoods it has to offer. Everybody knows I love McKinney. If you have any questions, comment below or text me, guys. I get all of my texts answered super quick. So please reach out. If not, I hope you guys had a great time watching the video, and until the next video, we hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.